Hi, welcome to the final part of the Scrappy Table Runner. For this part, I'm going to be showing you how to do just a very simple, quick border around your Scrappy Table Runner. So we'll get started. Okay, so now you can see that I'm ready for attaching my border. So basically what you need to do is attach your yarn to any stitch before any chain 2 corner. Now while we're working this, I'm going to refer to those bits that stick up, the corners that stick up as the peaks, and these bit at the bottom I'm going to call the valleys. So we've got the peaks and the valleys, and basically to keep it shape, what we need to be doing is making sure that in every chain 2 space at the peak of every square or diamond, we are going to work half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet in that same stitch. When we get to these valleys, we need to half double crochet 3 together. So for the first row that's going to be a little bit tricky working that out, but as best we can we'll half double crochet the 3 together, making sure that the second part of the half double crochet 3 together is as in the middle as we can make it. So I've attached my yarn to a stitch before the chain 2 space on a peak, and I'm going to work a half double crochet, and then the peak we treat like any other corner that we've worked. So we're going to do 2 half double crochets, we will chain 2 and 2 half double crochets in that same stitch, and then we're going to half double crochet our way to the bottom of this valley. Now if you can see, I'll just remove my hook. We're now near the bottom of the valley, so we need to do half double crochet 3 together. So in order to work that, we'll wrap our yarn around our hook, we'll insert it into the next stitch, wrap our yarn and pull through. So now we have 3 loops in our hook. Wrap your yarn around the hook, insert it into the next stitch, which might be a little bit tricky. Yarn over and pull through. So now we've got 5 loops in our hook. Then we'll yarn over and insert our hook into the next stitch, which will be the chain 2 space. Yarn over, pull through for 7 loops in our hook, and we will pull through all 7 loops, and then we will continue to half double crochet in each stitch up to that chain 2, which is at the next peak. And then once we reach that peak, we're going to treat it like a corner. So there'll be 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets, all in that same stitch, and then we'll crochet down to the next valley, and then we'll do half double crochet 3 together across the valley. So, and we'll repeat that process all of the way around. So this is the first round of my border done. Now the second round, and if you want to make it wider, any subsequent rounds are made just exactly the same way. So what we're going to do is attach our yarn to the stitch before the peak anywhere, or you would keep going if you're using the same colour. I've decided to trim mine off with a different shade of gold. If I come in a little bit for you so you can see what I'm doing. So I've attached my yarn to the stitch before the chain 2, and I'm going to work a half double crochet, and then in the chain 2 stitch I'm going to work 2 half double crochets, a chain 2 and 2 half double crochets. And then I will work a half double crochet down every stitch until I get to this one here. If I take my hook out, this one here, you can see is the top of the half double crochet 3 together. So we need that stitch and one either side of it to do our next half double crochet 3 together. So if I work my half double crochets down to that stitch, and then we'll work half double crochet 3 together. So wrap my yarn, insert it, wrap yarn and pull through, wrap yarn again, insert it in the next stitch, wrap yarn and pull through, and once more wrap yarn, insert it into that third stitch, yarn over and pull through. So we've got 7 loops on our hook. We'll wrap our yarn and we'll pull through all 7, and then we'll work half double crochet up to the next chain 2 space, and we'll follow that pattern all the way around. So in each chain 2 space we're going to work 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets, and at the bottom of each valley we're going to take the bottom 3 stitches and half double crochet 3 together. So I'll meet you once we get to the end. So this is mine after having gone all the way around again. As you can see, I've just got the ends to sew in. I'm not going to do another 2 rows because this is just a smaller sample and I think it would just look a bit daft with a huge border. So now all I need to do is sew in the ends and block it. I do hope you've enjoyed this tutorial today. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell icon to be notified of any videos that I may update in the very near future, and hopefully I'll speak to you soon. Bye!